Hey everybody, I figured I'd share an update on what's been going on with my 87 Trail Boss. Not much actually. Still has a transmission leak on the bottom that I need to get fixed. And just recently, this boot has a split in the back, which I see it right about there. I might get some, I guess, bicycle tubing protection to fix it, but I actually have a whole new boot too, so it depends on how much I want to try to get going on it. Besides that, I'm going to change these lights. I'm only going to I have a 1-bar that combines all these, which will be nicer, so I don't have to have 3 wired up. It'll be a single one across. And that's about it. This is I think I had to put a new battery in. I don't remember. Yeah, because I had to. The winch is draining power from here. It's siphoning it off, vampiring. So I need to put like a little switch. It's a wireless one, so it's always on. So this is just a little update on this guy. Most importantly, I wanted to show what else I've been working on, which is an 88. I picked up this 88 RS pretty good for a fair price. And I put a lot of work into it along with my father-in-law. Actually, my father-in-law did a lot more work than I have. I gotta admit that. It's not in bad condition. When I picked it up, there were some issues with it that I've had to take care of. It's not completely stock. The tires have been changed. Some other stuff has been removed and added. Most importantly, this guy, this brake was not here. They actually took off the rear brake caliper. So what this one is this guy's original one. Whenever this got stuck and we couldn't get it fixed, I bought a second one for him on eBay. Well, this is the original now operating on this 88, which is fantastic. Some other small things, they did not have these bolts on. So this was hanging. So it melted the plastic because it was laying right on the muffler. The key was gone. They had this on-off switch to turn it off or not. But I had this one from this guy, which we did not use his new one. I used the old one back in here and got a key, had a key with it already. So we installed it on this one. The lights on it, the information console were not working. Hold on, it's in. The only bad thing is this shifter, I've got to get used to it. So we got like neutral. If I turn on the high beams, the high beam turns on even though it's kind of like melted out a bit. It does, this switch is gone. Not sure what they did with that. The reverse limiter is gone. This was not here. I got a rubber thing for this. They had a custom made metal plate with a hold, like a handle on it to get it to work. I guess to pull it out of the mud and that, because it doesn't have a front rack. It has supports for it. I looked here and I looked underneath. You could probably put it right on and it'll just sit on here. So I might try to look for a front rack to make it look a little more utilitarian on it. The headlight was not working. The low beam I think was broke, but there's low and there's high. So we got a bulb for that, got it working. They took decent care of it. Only thing was no title. I had the police look it up, not stolen or anything. It just never was registered. They did paint some blue. I guess the frame is bent a bit on this side. Let me see how you can see it. Obviously, impact, broken plastic. Yeah, it's hard to tell, but this tire has a rear wobble. It wobbles, like it vibrates a little bit. But we fixed the chain a little bit, got snug, it was really loose. Greased all the points up on it. Far fewer, it's only 2-wheel drive, so I don't have to hunt around for half a dozen grease points. It only has like 2 or 3, I think, which is fantastic. Not sure what else I'm going to do to this machine. Pretty much just want a front rack, and that's about it. I think it's done. The seat was pretty well broken on it, so we kind of pulled off little hooks that were in there. This air filter, I don't know if it's supposed to be like this. I don't know much about these. We tried to JB weld it. It's already broken again. This one has a new bolt. My father-in-law has done a lot of cosmetics to this. It's amazing. This used to all be stitched up with, like you can tell right here, they broke the plastics and kind of made this stitching, which is fantastic. But they did it all through here to hold these plastics together. So he drilled new holes and we got bolts in. If we ever had to take this off, I will cry because it is a pain in the butt. Yeah, so this has been a new project. Had this for about a year. Rode it a few times. Man, does this thing go. Like, I guess whenever you don't have a four-wheel drive system, it just takes off. Actually, and this is in better condition. The only thing is, the left front brakes are stuck open. And so only originally this side would brake. So it pulls hard to the right. Or used to pull hard to the right. Now it doesn't pull hard as much with the rear brake caliper back on. Man, side by side, they look pretty good. I'm happy with them. Moving up through the years. Just need to get an 89 maybe. Nah, father-in-law will kill me. They're stored at his place, so it's kind of hard to get access to these guys sometimes. Tires should be the same. Oh, I hear my brother-in-law's Moto 4, his 86 finally fire up. They've been working on it for a little bit. We haven't ridden these in a few months now, so it was to get it up. But yeah, you can see the tire sets here. They got these spiders on them. I'm not sure what these guys are, but these are original. And this one used to look very similar to these, from what I can tell in the pictures. I'm not an expert on this brand at all, or this model year. This one I'm a little more familiar with because I've done a lot of research on. This one, not so much. So yeah, that's what we got. So I don't know what else. Oh, yeah, there was a big hole in this guy. Yeah, this rubbed through and the belt was showing. They had some tape on it to kind of keep it. Oh, it shook a lot. I think there was a bolt missing also in here that we got on. Oh, in the spring for the exhaust was coming out the front. So this side has a newer spring guy on it. I mean, they took decent condition or decent care of it. But then they said the guy I bought it from, he only rides it a couple times a year. He's like, it's pretty, yeah, he could barely keep it running at times, and it conked out a few. But after riding it pretty much a week solid, a few months ago, it turns on just fine. I can just to show. You boot side up. Boots up really nice. Oh, and the charging does work, which is amazing for this year. Yeah, the charging actually works. The charging system works in both. For ATVs this old, I think it's rubbing in there. I'm gonna have to look into that. That's another one. Yeah, you can hear it. Yeah, let's get them both going. I can't ride them both at once, but oh, turn on. There they both are. Purring pretty good for their ages. So, guys, have any questions, let me know. I won't claim to be an absolute expert on either of these, but I can tell you what I've done to fix them or what to look for. So, good machines.